Hello everyone, Treeks here and welcome back to Super Mario 64. Last time we silently broke the halfway point of this game, and this episode we are very most likely going to break the magical border of 64 stars. Reaching 64 stars in Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, even though I'm playing on Wii U Virtual Console, but still, officially it's Nintendo 64. As my 64th Let's Play, so there's a lot of 64s. But what's also going to be here is Shifting Sandland. And coincidence or not, but we are once again going to start with a 100 coin star. Because in Shifting Sandland I always combine the 100 coin star with star number 3 inside the ancient pyramid. And the reason for that being, outside of the pyramid, the only place we have seen so far of Shifting Sandland, there's not enough coins. I believe there's around 60 or 70 maybe. It's a wild guess, so correct me if I'm wrong if you know the exact amount, but I doubt you do. But since you need to go inside of the pyramid anyway in order to get 100 coins in this course, you kind of have to combine it with one of the stars that take place inside of the pyramid. And fun fact, this is not the only one. There's going to be 2 more, but the third one is actually the most suited to do so, I feel. And therefore it's the best bet. Usually I aim for around 50-60 coins on the outside before I head in. Because there's not just no 100 coins on the outside, there's also no 100 coins on the inside. Okay, this Pokey we can also kill for a blue coin. Need to be careful because he's entering dangerous area. You can instantly kick off the head in order to KO him. You don't have to punch him segment for segment. If you can reach him with a double jump or any other fancy jump, you are, of course, much quicker if you just KO the head instantly. Okay, this box can be annoying because we need to hit something before it breaks open. Usually I use one of these pillars for it. Make sure you hit it low, because if you hit the pillars higher, it may happen that the coins actually land on top of this, and chasing them there can be a little bit annoying sometimes. Okay. And the reason I'm not combining this 100 coin star with the red coins in this course is because of a couple of red coins being a little bit out of the way, therefore a little bit annoying to get, you might say. So I usually only want to get those once, if you know what I mean. Only during the red coin star. And in fact it's the red coins that are up in the sky there. Those are a little bit yeah, time consuming, annoying, call it whatever you want. Anyway, I don't want to grab them twice. Hey Mr. Klepto. Thank you for taking my hat. Or cap, I actually mean, but let's explain why I keep saying hat whenever my regular cap is in play. Because of the special caps that are in this game, in order to make some distinction, I always just call Mario's regular cap a hat for some reason. Something that is from the past. It's when I was younger, I was stupid enough to call it a hat for some reason, and mostly because of the special caps that are in this game. And in order to distinguish Mario's regular cap from the special ones, I just call Mario's regular cap a hat. But I know it's officially also a cap. I've been playing too much Mario Odyssey too. Please come down, because this is a steep slope, and therefore I can't really reach your head that way. There we go. Come on. Not missing out on the blue coin in the 100 coin mission. Ooh, here's something new we haven't seen yet. Twisters can appear from some of these quicksand pits, and these actually fling you upwards. No real practical use for them. However, you can use them to cheese the second star actually, because if you are able to get into this whirlwind in a correct way, you can actually get high enough in order to reach the top of the pyramid instantly. Okay, missed one up, but I don't care. Way too many as it is. If I'm remembering correctly, there's actually 5 more coins over here. I'm not going to chance showing off the regular pathway to star number 2, because it's a narrow pathway, and with 60 coins I actually don't want to die. But anyway, 60 should be enough. There's more than enough inside of the pyramid. No 100, but you can definitely find 40. So if you're ready, let's head on in. One thing that is a little bit annoying is there is a very good cheese for this 3rd star. But because of the 100 coins I need to grab, I can't really do the cheese. But no worries, we'll see the cheese during star 6, because we can basically use the same one. And also we'll try to point out what the cheese with star number 3 is, so we can still see it there. So that is something I actually don't have to put in a bonus episode. I can actually show it off during star number 6. But this one, you can actually cheese, and it's actually something that is related to star number 4. So I'll be talking about more about that in star number 4. For now, let's climb this pyramid, because obviously we start at the bottom and our main goal is get to the top. And we do some platforming challenges while we hug the edges of the pyramid, as you can see, until we reach a pole or the staircase and get one level higher, and then another one and another one till we reach the top where the star is. That's basically how it works. Come on, grab that coin, Mario. But okay, all the distractions aside, let's finally start talking about why I wanted Mario to lose his cap. Let's say it correctly this time. Even though I'm used to the term hat. For multiple reasons. But it's not just to make it more challenging. I'm not taking my own advice right now by saying, oh, I'm going to leave my hat off for the rest of the game in order to make it more challenging. That's not really what I'm going for. But there's actually a little bit of an Easter egg involving Mario not wearing his hat. But more about that when that happens, because right now we don't really have any context for it. But just wait until we exit the course again. And I'll make sure I grab the hat back before we get rid of Shifting Sandland. Okay, I got 100 coins a lot quicker than I thought I would, so I probably got a little bit too much on the outside and therefore wasted a little bit too much time. But it doesn't matter. This thing I really like, actually. You can play around with this thing a little bit. You can try to jump on top of it and try to stay on it, but it's actually really hard to do, so let's not waste too much time with that guy. But it is something I can remember playing around with a lot when I was younger. Trying to get on top of it and be some kind of an acrobat, you might say. Try to stay on top of it, running along with it while it rolls. Which is pretty interesting, but not for a Let's Play. Here we need progress. Same kind of deal with this guy. I can also remember being on top of that guy for quite a long time at some point. But for right now, let's grab the star. Actually the normal way, despite there being a cheese present for this star. But anyway, Mario, take off your hat or cap. You'll find out it's not there. Mamma mia! That's something I wanted to show off. Whenever you grab a star, you know Mario does his I got a star animation. But that actually changes whenever he does not wear a hat or cap. And I'm going to stop saying both terms now. I'll just gonna say cap. I'll try to say just cap. But okay, stand on top of the 4 pillars is actually something that involves the cheese I just talked about. Let's first of all do what the mission says, literally. Stand on the 4 pillars. I think we all know what they mean with that. You can make it difficult for yourself and start trying to go for all these pillars on foot or with your wing cap. Or you can make it easy for yourself and go over all these pillars with the Koopa Shell. Because the Koopa Shell can surf over all this quicksand, just like it can surf over lava, like it did in Lethal Lava Land. This way it's really easy to get to the 4 pillars, or at least the top of them, and if you do, as you can see, the top of the pyramid will blow itself up, giving us a secret entrance into the pyramid. And this is actually the cheese I was talking about, because if you go in here, you will actually fall into a cage in the middle of the pyramid, and if you climb out of this cage fast enough, as you can see, you can immediately grab the ledge at the top of the pyramid and immediately grab the 3rd star. Because entering the pyramid this way is actually faster than just entering the pyramid at the bottom and climbing your way up. This is faster. However, we're here for star number 4 now. And if you ride the cage all the way down, you will actually find this little entrance over here. Inaccessible otherwise, because as you can see there's quicksand surrounding this pit, so you can't jump high enough normally. You have to do it like this. And if we enter this secret room, we will find this. Ooh. Who walk here? Who break seal? Wake ancient ones. We no like light. Rumble. We no like intruders. Now battle. Hand to hand. It's been a while since we had an in-course boss battle, but here we go. And it's another hand boss battle. Nintendo didn't think they had enough of these already. But these guys are pathetically easy. One of them will try to stomp you, the other one will open his eye. The one that opens his eye, simply hit him in the eye. Do that 3 times each for all of them. And then they will perish. Sometimes they have these combined attacks, as you can see. After 3 hits, one of them will perish, and then the second one, also 3 hits, also gone. Pretty easy. What happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong. You rule ancient pyramid for today. Now take star of power. We sleep darkness. Ooh, philosophy. At least they didn't make a gravel joke like the Womp King did. 64! Hell yeah! Yeah, Mario, you still don't have a hat. I'm going to keep it that way until the end of this course. So get used to it for now. We still have 2 more stars to get in here. The 5th one being the red coin star. Free flying for 8 red coins. Let's go. Yeah, we've already seen how to get the first 4. I grabbed those during the 100 coin star. In the end I didn't really have to. I kinda overflowed my 100 coins a little bit by too much. But that does not take away the fact that we still need to grab them here. Because in this mission we actually have to. First one being all the way to the left of the start. Be careful for the narrow platform. Because touching the quicksand there is insta-kill, so be careful. Most of all for the camera, because that's probably your biggest enemy. Not so much your skills with the control stick. That should be fine by now. Aha! I know how you guys work. Number 3 is over here. Number 4 we can quickly grab beside the oasis. Or inside of the oasis, to be precise. I was thinking of the warp I'm going to take afterwards, because we need to get into the air for the final 4, which are pretty easily found. You're at the 4 corners of the pillars, so those are pretty easily found. And in order to get into the air most efficiently is by the cannon, of course. You can just climb the pillars and triple jump with your wing cap in order to get some slower speed to make it easier for yourself. Because with the triple jump you can actually reach the coins from the pillars. That's not so much a problem. However, doing it with the cannon is way more fun, of course. So, wing cap. Which is also convenient. It's right beside the cannon, so it's also an excuse to use that instead. And you can get there quickly with the warp. With the palm tree. So let's try to do this super fast. Super fast means less control, but also more challenge. Let's go. Missed the first one already. Second one I got. And this is definitely a lot harder than the red coins in the wing cap course, where we also went high speed at some point because of going lower. But okay, almost perfect. Missed the first one. I have been able to do it in one go. Just one circle around. But this way also works. Anyway, the Shadow Star we've seen a while ago on top of this little thing over here. And I have enough speed in order to reach that too. Man, did everything in one flight. And that is not a guarantee. Free flying for 8 red coins. Thank you very much. Let's continue on with the 6th one and the final one, of course. And therefore I also need to grab Mario's hat back. Let's go. Yes, I will say either hat or cap. Not both of them, even though I did now. But okay, pyramid puzzle. This is actually a star that eluded me for a very long time when I was younger. Nowadays I do know what I need to do, but I'm thinking whether I should grab my cap first or not, because if I grab... Yeah, I might as well do the opening of the pyramid first. Because I do need to lose my Koopa shell if I try to go for the bird. Just to be clear, you officially don't have to open up the pyramid this way. You can also just enter it regularly. But in order to do the 6th power star, the 5 secrets in the pyramid we need to find, you can also open up the top of the pyramid, which is easier because you can access it quicker. Because you need to start at the top of the pyramid to make this star the easiest. Okay, let's wait for Klepto, because after this star we're going to leave this place. And therefore we need to have our cap back. And this time I call it the cap. Okay, let's jump in you. Oh, fun fact about that other cyclone that actually appeared from the other pit we passed by when we tried to go for that pillar. There's actually a cyclone that also appears there, but only in stars 4, 5 and 6. Therefore saying, it tries to hinder you whenever you ride your Koopa shell and try to go for... That's not what I was going for. Come on, Mario, you can fly higher. But, no, too early. Trying to land on the ledge. But anyway, that cyclone there, that is Thank you, Mr. Fly Guy. Also a way to get into the pyramid. But anyway, want to get out of the cage immediately, because this star actually requires us to get 5 secrets, and they start at this platform over here. You can also access it if you are quite near the top, as you can see, and just fall down here. We need to follow this waterfall of sand to platforms that actually move down it, and hopefully you don't fall down all the way, because otherwise you need to climb back up again, like me. But that does give me a chance to finish my story, because I'm getting interrupted every single time because of other things happening. But anyway, because of the easiest way to get on top of the pillars being surfing your Koopa shell, you can get hindered by that cyclone, because entering that cyclone obviously nullifies your Koopa shell. And in order to make that star a little, or just opening the pyramid in general, whether you do it for star 3, 4 or 6, doesn't matter. But to make that easier, you can also try to just pick mission 1, 2 or 3. Because if you do, you will actually not get that cyclone, and therefore that section will be a little bit easier. That's just a little hint I can quickly give. Okay, we're back on schedule, because there's of course another platform where the 3rd coin is. At least normally the 3rd coin. In my case it was the 5th one, because of me dropping a little bit too soon. And therefore needed to climb back up again. But we do have it now. And after all 5 coins have been gotten in this trail of sand, the star appears at the end of it. And there we go. And like I explained, this one eluded me for the longest time when I was younger. I had no freaking idea what to do. I did find those final 2 coins that are actually in the trail of sand at the bottom. But those other 3 platforms, for some reason I never saw those, so I didn't know they were there. And therefore this puzzle was a big mystery to me back in the day. But nowadays, of course, I do know how to finish this star, and it's pathetically easy. But anyway, of course, 8 being completed. There's actually nothing more for us to do on that side of the basement. We can only go into the star door and face Bowser. For the 2nd time. Okay, Bowser, you seem to be in that little thing over there. I'm going to assume this is your 2nd course. So let's go. Wait, course number 9? No Bowser fight? We do get a Bowser star. Board Bowser sub. Let's go. Say hello to the 2nd underwater stage of this game. We're going to get through this one quite quickly, because it's not very long. But yeah, this 2nd Bowser fight first forces you into course number 9. You can finish this one off immediately, and that's in fact what I will do. But before we actually unlock the true Bowser level, we first need to grab the first star in this stage. You can technically also collect a few other ones, but in order to unlock Bowser's course, you actually have to grab the first one. I believe only star number 5 and 2 are inaccessible right now. All the other ones you can also grab. No, wait, it's number 3 and 5 are inaccessible. The second one you can grab, the fourth one and the sixth one you can grab. But I'm just here for the first one for now. Because in this area we actually find Bowser has a submarine. There's no context for this because this thing is never used in the game at all. It's pretty interesting. And another thing of note, there's actually a very big opening over here. It's basically the way for the submarine to leave the level, you might say. It's currently closed, but I always thought it was pretty funny. They actually bothered to make this dock for Bowser having a submarine. And come on, Mario, jump! And yet they never really used the submarine. They only board it during the star, and after the star it's going to be gone. Pretty big mystery. Super Mario 64, a very mysterious game. L is Real 2001. And the submarine that only shows up during the first star of Dire Dire Docks. But anyway, Dire Dire Docks is going to continue next time, because time is up and Bowser's also going to be taken care of. Hopefully in the next episode. We'll see how far we can get. Thanks for watching and Dreeks out.